One of the creepiest museums I have ever visited contains grim relics of a crime that shocked the British nation for generations and spawned a wave of ghoulish, dark tourism. These trinkets, on display at the Moyses Hall Museum in Bury St Edmunds, Suffolk, relate to the infamous Red Barn murder, which became a sensation in the 19th century. So, before delving into the exhibits, let's look into the events that led us here. It begins in the pretty village of Polstead, Suffolk, where in 1827 Maria Martin was slain in the infamous Red Barn. Maria, aged 26, was involved with a villain called William Corder, who was 24. Their relationship was not popular in the community and was fraught with societal disapproval due to Corder's reputation as a fraudster and ladies' man. History would see him become worse than that. On the morning of May the 18th, 1827, Maria was seen entering the Red Barn with Corder, under the pretence of eloping to Ipswich, where they would supposedly start a new life together. However, Maria never emerged from the barn, and her subsequent disappearance sparked concern, but not immediate alarm. Months passed with no word from Maria, leading to increased speculation and worry among her family. It wasn't until April 1828 that her stepmother, Anne Martin, reported disturbing dreams suggesting Maria was buried in the barn. It was as if her ghost was pointing out the location of her body. Acting on these dreams, which were seen by some as supernatural guidance, Maria's father, Thomas Martin, began digging in the barn on April the 19th, 1828. The discovery was grim. In one of the grain storage bins, they found Maria's body in a sack, partially decomposed but recognisable by her clothing. A green handkerchief, knotted tightly around her neck, bore the initials of William Corder, linking him directly to the crime. She had been shot and had other wounds. Corder had disappeared after Maria vanished, but was eventually apprehended in London, where he had married another woman. He had maintained that Maria had left for Ipswich, but the evidence was overwhelming. His attempts to cover his tracks with letters claiming Maria was alive and well were exposed as lies, and his pistols were recovered. The trial at Bury St Edmunds was a public spectacle, drawing crowds eager for justice or simply out of morbid curiosity. Witnesses recounted Corder's suspicious behaviour, and the physical evidence left little room for doubt. On August the 11th, 1828, Corder was found guilty and sentenced to death by hanging. The judge also ordered that his body be dissected. He told Corder, "That you be taken back to the prison whence you came, and that you be taken from thence on Monday next to a place of execution, and that there be hanged by the neck until you are dead, and your body shall afterwards be dissected and anatomized, and may the Lord Almighty, in his infinite goodness, have mercy on your soul." His execution at Bury St Edmunds, close to the museum, was witnessed by thousands, and afterwards his body was dissected in accordance with the judge's ruling. His skin was used to bind a book about the case, now displayed in the museum. The aftermath of the Red Barn murder saw the barn itself become a site of dark tourism. Pieces of the barn were sold as relics, and the story inspired numerous ballads, plays and penny dreadfuls, cementing its place in the cultural memory. The case is notable not only for its tragic outcome, but also for how it highlighted the intersection of superstition and early forensic science in crime resolution. The dreams of Maria's stepmother played a pivotal role in uncovering the truth, blending the era's belief in the supernatural with the emerging field of criminal investigation. The Red Barn murder remains a significant chapter in British criminal history and emphasises the public's enduring fascination with such heinous crimes. The museum includes the book, Corder's pistols and other items associated with the case, including a death mask of the killer and his scalp. So, onto the creepy exhibits. I'm just going to describe what we see here. This is the death mask of William Corder, blank-eyed and with an apparent rictus grin. And intriguingly, and also slightly concerningly, the museum sells miniature replicas of this death mask. Who can resist such an amazing souvenir? Not I, to be sure. And onto some more items associated with the case, including Corder's pistols there, and a lantern used by her father to discover her body, and an odd porcelain house replica of the barn itself. Getting grimmer still, we have Corder's scalp here, and the book bound using the human leather of his own skin. There's a nice dedication in the front there from a George Creed of Suffolk Hospital who tanned the skin. There's another glimpse of Corder's pistols there, and a bust of him and his death mask in the background there. So this bust was obviously made using the death mask and is incredibly detailed. And onto another item, we have a full-sized image of Corder's skeleton here. All in all, the Red Barn murder case must be one of the strangest and most fascinating of its type. Happening when it did, it tells us so much about society at the time, a real crossroads between ancient, and in this case very useful, superstition, and the modern world which we know. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description, or via YouTube Super Thanks. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.